Hi guys, my name is Tyler Cassidy and I wanted to go over my full face look for you today. I decided to try Aspen as my color corrector. I usually use Mango, went for Ash last week, which was really interesting. If you haven't seen that, please watch that video because that one was fun. I've been a little quiet on social media lately and you can probably tell from my voice. I've had a cold, so I'm kind of recouping from that. And this morning I was inspired by another artist with a beautiful lip color and I was like, you know what, I am getting ready and I am doing my makeup today and I'm making a video. So here I am. Shout out to Carpool Contour and I'm gonna show you how I went about it. On top of that, I wanted to try out Aspen as my contour. I had a couple girls recommend using Aspen to cover redness and I love it. I did have to experiment a little bit. This is my second time using it now in this video. And what I had to do was go darker with my highlight color. I used to use white peach over mango and I think that was like the perfect combination, but white peach with contour just looks really sickly on me. It just washes me out and it doesn't look very good. So I switched to Candlelit today and I love it. So keep watching and I hope you enjoy. All right, so let's get to it. So primed all over. I use Stay Spray and now I'm going to use Aspen as my color corrector. There we go. I'm using the detail hack brush and I'm going to use the small end and I'm just going to put it on very lightly over my redness. Okay, now I'm gonna kind of blend out those spots so they're not so harsh looking. I'm gonna add mango there actually because it's more purpley. And then I'm gonna sponge. I'm using my Buffy brush and I'm using the color Candlelit. Now notice as I'm doing this, I am not buffing, I'm just pressing it in because I don't want a whole lot of movement with my product. I want it to be blended, but I want it to stay put because of the product I put below it as well. I'm gonna apply a little bit of amber over the one showing through. And now I'm gonna contour, so I'm gonna pick up my detail hack again. This time I'm using my color Astoria. And then I am gonna contour my nose. Contouring your nose is all about having a light hand. Thank you, Sunny. And getting your two lines as close together as possible. But you really don't want to put it on super heavy. All right, and now I'm going to do a little cheek and I'm going to use the color Hollywood. Okay, and then I am going to use the small end of my Buffy in the color Linen to brighten. A little bit of Bella bronzer, and then I'm gonna do my lips. So I'm gonna start by I'm gonna use Astoria again to line my lips. Learned from another artist named Chelsea that it is the most beautiful mix to mix Hollywood and Lovespell. So I'm doing that today. I'm gonna put on Hollywood first. And now I'm gonna add Lovespell. And my last step is I'm going to put on my illuminator. I'm using the color Angel, and I just rub my Perfector sponge in it, and I stamp it on like so. Just a little touch of sparkle. I'll use my pinky and do a little down my nose. And then I'm also gonna put a little right on my Cupid's bow. And then a touch, just a touch on my brow bone. Final step, mix that Stay Spray, spray it out. Now, if at this point you can't fight the urge and you really want to set your face with a powder, there are tons of powders you can use with this makeup. My personal favorite of late is Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder. It's in the color Diffuse Light. It's just a pressed powder, and I just love to go over with my Best Blend Forever. I use the bigger side, the fluffy side. Just go over a few times, and I just put it in my highlighted areas. I don't put it over contour or anything because it kind of has a little bit of a shimmer. So the reason I love that is because it doesn't fully take away your glow. The whole reason why I love this makeup is because I get this beautiful lit from within glow, and the Stay Spray really does add to that. So if you can pull off the dewy, definitely try it. But if you can't, this is a great alternative to not lose that glow but still have a powder finish. Bye Bye Pores by IT Cosmetics is another great recommendation. And then we also have Vanilla Dust, which is mascara setting powder. I've used this lots of times, love it as well. I love to try different stuff so that I can tell you guys what I think. So that's why I have so many, but really they're all great choices. And then I also have Laura Mercier, and that's another great one. Of all of these though, my favorite is Hourglass for sure, just because of that light sparkle that you get from it. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. If you're interested in a color match, you can either message me and I can send you my color match form that way, or you can go to the link in my bio, and I believe it's either color match me or something like that, blatantly obvious that it's a color match. Click the link, it will bring you directly to a Google Forms sheet, and then you just fill out a little questionnaire. It asks about your skin type, what's your routine like now, just questions like that, and then you upload a selfie. It's got specific directions that really help getting the right color, so make sure to pay attention to those directions. It makes the world of a difference. And it's that easy. You send me a picture, I take it, I look at your face, and I see if there's any colors that need correcting, and I compare it to all of our highlights and pick your contour. I'll give you all the details. and you can pick and choose from that list what you're comfortable with. So it's kind of like I just give you all of my recommendations and then you can run with it. So if you've been watching so far, I obviously have used Mango for color correcting. I use that forever. And then I recently tried Ash as a color corrector, which was kind of interesting. It worked really well as like a primer. It gave me almost like a flawless finish in my highlighted areas, but I definitely noticed a difference in like the highlight color. It did have a touch of gray in this area, and I didn't feel like it covered my contour very well, which like that's where you want it to cover. So with Aspen, it's head and shoulders better, way better. I love it. I am going to see how it wears through tonight. I did obviously have to use a little bit of a darker highlight over this to get the right color and have it look accurate, but overall I'm really happy. I love this coverage. It looks natural. I'm happy with it. If you have any other recommendations to try for color correcting, let me know, because I have a lot of fun with this and I love seeing how everything wears. I have all the colors in front of me. I can do whatever you want. So just give me a little comment below. Tell me which colors you recommend if I haven't tried them. And thank you for watching. You can find me on YouTube at One Made Up Mama Tyler Cassidy. You can find me on Facebook or Instagram as One Made Up Mama. And I'm also on Pinterest as One Made Up Mama Tyler Cassidy as well. So thank you guys so much for your support. Love you all. Have a great one.